part, you learn that I'm no different than anybody. I just kind of had my mind made up what I wanted to be when I grew up a long time ago. So if you're a young man or a young woman in here, you know, if you want to be something, when you leave here today, get started to doing it. It's a lot easier. So, now, and plus stuff I'm about to tell you, you can't find it on Wikipedia, so don't even waste your time. Just come and just believe everything I say. Okay? Now, I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, born and raised in the inner city, single-parent home, into the projects. And I just remember at 4 years old, I never really got a chance to do what the other kids would do. I had braces on my legs. Everybody ever seen that movie, Forrest Gump? Yeah. And it basically was about a young man who had club feet and he had to wear these braces on his legs as a part of therapy. And I had to wear crutches and, you know, sit in a wheelchair. But every single day, I just liked, you know, I was a happy kid. Because most kids in the inner city, they just kind of feel sorry for themselves because they're not rich like some of the other kids. But to me, it didn't really matter. And the older I got, I just always felt like I knew what I wanted to do. And I remember my mom asking all the kids what they want to be when they grow up. My mom said, look, I want everybody downstairs right now. I had a sister and 4 brothers. So I go down, I'm in my wheelchair, I'm thinking, okay, what did I do? Something ain't right. She wanted everybody in the living room. She wanted to know what you want to be when you grow up. Now think about that for a minute. What would you like to be when you grow up? So my youngest brother was first. He said, I want to be Superman. My sister goes, do you know Superman is white? So I'm like, okay, that's one dumb kid. Next, my other brother goes, I want to be like the local pimp because he has a lot of money, big cars. He said, okay, another dumb child. Next, my other brother said, you know what, I don't know what I want to do. I just want to be rich. I'm tired of being poor. She's like, man, who are these kids listening to? My sister goes, you know what, I want to be a nurse. I want to help you. My mom goes, finally, a smart kid. Then he got to me, African American, in a wheelchair, big smile on his face. And they were like, why do you keep smiling? Because I already know what I want to be. I got it all thought out. She says, okay, what do you want to be when you grow up? I said, look, I want to be a professional football player. I like the way one guy gets in front of 10 guys, he yells at them and they go do what he says. I like that. She said, wait a minute. My sister goes, you know you're in a wheelchair, right? I'm like, so what? I can't play professional football at 8. I know I'm going to get older, I'm going to get out of the wheelchair, and I'm going to be, this is what I want to do. So my whole life, that's all I thought about. So, and then my mom did tell me, well, you know when you go to school, it's going to be brutal for you. Because other kids, they may pick on you a little bit, you know. They may actually bully you a little bit. I'm like, so I'm not going to school for that. I'm going to school to learn. So my mom was teaching me at 8 years old to be mentally tough. And she told me about this crowd noise. She said, if you're going to really play professional football, there's going to be 80,000 people in that arena, and you have to block them out and concentrate on your sport. So every single day, right, I used to build a little short yellow bus, because me and the driver. I mean, a little small bus, and it comes right up front, and she used to let the little ramp down, and then it just comes down, and I used to big smile. To be honest with you, I thought it was kind of funny too, really. I used to think about it. So I used to laugh over there, we used to talk, and I used to go down the ramp in my wheelchair, right? And every single day, it was these 3 bullies, I mean really, every day, standing there waiting to pick on me. Every day, this stuff is derogatory, mean, and degrading, but I still had that smile on my face. And they could not for life of them figure out why was I smiling. Why wasn't I crying and upset like the other kids? along. They said, we're not getting to them. Because my mom taught me to put the blinders on. And you only focus on what you concentrate on. That's this crowd I'm like. Remember, she said there's only 80,000 people that yell at me. There's only 3, that's nothing. And also notice that you ignore bullying and people picking on you, they kind of forget about it. Because it's not fun anymore. So let me get this straight. So I'm going to school to learn. You're coming to school to pick on kids that are weaker than you? Kind of stupid. I mean, who's your role model, kid? Y'all need some help. And then I'm telling you, every day, same thing. But it never bothered me. I was stronger than that. Because I had an agreement with God. I said, listen, if you give me a chance, now let's hear me out, God. Come on now. Don't just hear me out. Real conversation. If you let me out of the wheelchair, I promise I'll be a good boy, I'll be there, I'll do all this other promise and stuff. And then it just kind of happened. It's a true miracle. It was prom time for my sister. And you young ladies in here know now, when you get 30 or 40 years old, when you're able to date, you'll know this stuff. There was a guy came to pick my sister up for the prom. So, you know that you never leave your date with your brother. You don't do that. You know, we're kind of funny people now. You know, we may embarrass you. So the guy knocked and she said, is that my date? No, it's a mailman. Keep getting dressed. So we go over to this guy, I'm telling you, true story. This guy had an afro like the size of me. And he comes in with this suit that does not match. He has a big dent on his nose, and man, he was ugly. Hey, where's my sister's flower? Where are you taking her? Do you have any cash? What kind of car are you driving? He said, come on, guys, all we'll take her to the prom. Hey, we need to find out what's going on with my sister's dating. So now, she comes downstairs. Now, you would think talent would be beating the Chicago Bears 10 years in a row, at least when I played it. Or talent would be maybe catching an Aaron Rodgers pass with one hand. Or sacking Drew Bledsoe in the Super Bowl with one hand, just pull down 15 guys and sack them. Okay, one guy. You think that would be real talent, right? Right? That's not talent. Talent is when my sister is running down these stairs in 6-inch heels and she doesn't fall. That's real talent. So when she runs down the stairs, she turns the corner and she knocks me out of the wheelchair. And my braces on my leg, they break. And when they broke, I stood up. I'm standing. I'm not wobbling. I don't need the crutches. My mom was like trying to run over there to catch me, but I was standing. And, you know, the wheelchair there, the braces are on the ground. I'm thinking like a real miracle. So we're jumping up and down. I've never jumped before in my life. This is awesome. Jumping over high five. And then all of a sudden we look over at my sister's face. Oh my God, look at this dysfunctional family. The wheelchair all of a sudden walks is terrible. Now, you think that was traumatic? What about when I went to school on Monday? When they saw the bus come up, I walked off. Hey! What were you thinking? No. I don't know, it was a miracle. Even the bus driver said, do you want to go to school on the regular bus with the kid? I said, no, I want to ride with you. She said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, think about it. I can pick my own seat, right? I mean, I'm the first one off, and she started to really tear up. Because think about it. Here's a kid that doesn't necessarily have a handicap, but he wants to get on that bus. Remember, everybody thought the short bus, you know, was